I was glad they asked, because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to work as hard as I could to make sure the team and I were holding up that Lombardi trophy at the next Super Bowl.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. Now James on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. He'll be at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Bud Dupree. Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on deep.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. They'll be led out by a man back from an elbow injury that sidelined him for the majority of 2019. At 38 years of age, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
He's been the starting quarterback for so long in Pittsburgh. It's hard to believe that last year only played a game and a half.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. James. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses. Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
James Conner on the carry.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 22.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And who's got it? The Giants.
Taken down and sacked. Fumble on the play.
Good start in field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Giants.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. 3rd down here.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7. On the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He may try and run for this. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A strong, determined run there, Charles. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal. Line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This, Charles, the final game of the return to football weekend 2020, but we'll be right back at it in 3 days from now. Thursday night football, Cincinnati and Cleveland. No love lost between those two. A good one in the AFC North. Thursday, 8:20 Eastern on EA Sports. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 30, James Conner, the ball carrier. He was brought down by James Bradbury. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And who's got it? The Giants. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
James on 1st and 10. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Steven Gostkowski for the extra point.
CD. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I should have said they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and short. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And there's James Conner showing his versatility with a nice reception and 1st down pickup out of the backfield. 3 years into his pro career, though, he hasn't played a full season, so they want to see durability increase for him. But during his Pro Bowl year in 2018, that's when he showed everything. 55 catches that year, only 34 in 2019. They're hoping those numbers continue to climb for James Conner.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 19-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. 35-28 the final as they win by a touchdown. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 35-7 was your final in a one-sided affair. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And who's got it? The Giants.
Roethlisberger's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
For the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. Screen pass to Connor. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Johnson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger got an open man. It's Washington. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets it down to the 32.
Number 30, James Conner.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Wow, that ball gets... free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
2nd down.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Roethlisberger hands to James.
Now his 4th year out of Alabama, there's Dalvin Tomlinson making another nice play up front. He's been one of the strong points of this Giants defense.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
What was that, man?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Connor, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
The ball carrier.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Roethlisberger's pass.
From 4 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Corey Valentine on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's James. Off play action. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll drop here to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Steps away to his left. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
And winds up getting buried for the loss.
James pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now a toss right to Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. To throw again. James. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Another try for Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up
a lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. The ball mere inches from the white line on third. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So
and 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Ryan Switzer on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of a national audience. Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now this throw complete to Washington. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To Connor on the check down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
17.
Extra point put through by Boswell. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And
at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. 1 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off near his own 48. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One last shot for Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
Giants
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Giants, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go.
The regular season was off to a hot start, and I was full of confidence when I stepped up to that podium. If the press wanted a quote, I was going to give them one to remember. I said my piece. Gave him a good quote to run with, too. And then I stepped away. But Despite my answer, I knew the games ahead would determine if the hype was real or just hot air.
I remember that day. I mean, the game plan flowed through you, but everyone has someone they can lean on. Which teammate helped you the most?
The whole team respected his opinion. He was sort of the veteran voice of the team everyone looked up to. No matter how things went, I knew I could count on him. One press conference that stands out to me in particular was when I first got to use the buzz of my season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up. More than anything, I hoped just showcasing our strengths to the press and the fans would also amp up my teammates. And it did, but it turns out they weren't the only ones who were listening.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's week Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU, Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April. First down. Here's Burrow. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain.
Ball carrier. He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Green's got it over the middle.
Burrow's
and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's got room. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Randy Bullock.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one after the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Giants under head coach Joe Judge. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller. To throw is James. Throwing on first down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
Number 26.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
James now looking to throw on second down. Looking middle, and that's complete. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
12.
So, Charles, here we are. Calendars turn to November. And if you think about great performances that we have seen from this rookie class, this young quarterback, he's got to be right near the top of the list.
I would agree with that. And as you talk about the calendar turning, when I was in college, our coach always used to say that remember what you do in November, which meant the big push to the end of the season, headed towards a bowl game or a conference championship. Remember, he's got November and December coming up. Going to be a little bit longer. I like where he is. I like his development. The pressure of being a high draft pick is no longer there. The pressure now is, can you guide your team towards a playoff spot? That's what he has to focus on now.
A nice completion there for the rookie. Now, Charles, leading up to this game, he was very direct with the media during the week. He basically said, hey, lean on me. I can carry this team. Smart move, or does that just put an unnecessary target on his back?
Well, I started grinning as you were talking to me and remembering what he had said about, hey, I can carry this team. And most of the time you don't want to hear that from a rookie. But when he's your quarterback and you're gearing up at this stage of the season, it's actually nice within the locker room to hear that kind of confidence, to know that he's ready to take on that challenge.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Complete to number 8.
Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
No, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Now, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Back at the 27.
On third down, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down. From the gun, James.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when it's...
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Burrow on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the 2-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Nixon. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less.
Burrow on third down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Xavier McKinney brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was third and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought at worst, quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touch.
It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 36 yards. First down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 24. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Off play action, James. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to number
Sterling Shepard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having
under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Green with a catch left side. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Flushed out right. He's got the first down here inside. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Burrow on the
Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now James. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
He's going to go up top again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 20-6 was the final. From there, we head over to Atlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Laquan Treadwell, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The veteran Phillip Rivers with a couple of touchdown passes there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this carries into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. James, off the play fake. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down.
And nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Giants.
This is Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Barkley, the Giant.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
James pass. Complete to Evan Ingram. A gain of
the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2nd and 2.
Finds his tight end, Ingram. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Again, the ball carrier.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from, and Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Pass complete to Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
On the return, Phillips. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Darius Phillips on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing,
6-yard line.
not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And able to find Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Burrow. That's complete right around the 8. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and goal at the 8.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure. Now Burrow. Loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
88,
Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And for them, this train, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
On the fake extra point. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Giant defense now as they head back onto the field. They recovered the fumble last time. 3 turnovers for them in this game. They've been, that word opportunistic comes to mind, right?
Exactly right. And you know guys on defense, they say the turnovers, and offensive guys call them turnovers. We call them takeaways. We go get them. And that's exactly what they've done in this game.
The former DB making sure you know their takeaways on the defense.
Takeaways, man.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw over the middle, taken in. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
2nd and 2. At the Giants.
And Green with a catch left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. 23 yards the pickup there. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
And goal to go.
And Burrow going to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
The Bengals will line up.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
On
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. New York. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Well, business well on their way to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. First down. Here's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And who's got it? The Giants. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this. Practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown Giants.
Complete to number 88.
Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
We get a look now at the Giants defense as they file into position. There's not much left of this ball game. Just keep everything in front of you here, walk away a winner.
And that's really a pretty good feeling.
It's got to be a great feeling. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Joe Burrow's sack.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
The 16-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. So another great performance all in all by this rookie quarterback. And we discussed earlier some of his confident comments that he had leading up to this game. But you could say that he has backed up his words this week.
He certainly has. And I know that his teammates, a good number of them, would still say, all right, let's hold our fire a little bit before we play. But at the same time, they're probably looking at him with a little bit of extra respect. He put it out there. And as you noted, he backed it up with his play. I think he's the Offensive Rookie of the Year leading candidate right now. I'm not sure that's any earth-shattering news, but to me, he's playing the best out of all the rookies in this league.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we...
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. Spin on, spin move, in zone, go. I had to kick off, spin on, spin move, in zone, go. Touchdown, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. As soon as I snap, hit it the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
Making it to the playoffs is one thing, but that's when the pressure really sets in. Because for us and our fans, there's only one acceptable outcome: a win on Super Bowl Sunday. Losing him was a major blow to our playbook. But we wouldn't find out just how much of an advantage it was to our opponents until we were facing them.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return.
Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
Eddie Moore that did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Now Goff on first down. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Rams.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the play, recovered by the defense.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Now Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's James, off play action. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 4 yards. So, Charles, here we are in the playoffs, and this rookie quarterback, likely a front-runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he's not too concerned about that. He was all business with us, saying, I just want to advance to the playoffs.
And what's really nice for him is that it's a home game, which means routine doesn't really get jarred, does it? He can do the same thing he's been doing throughout the regular season, what worked for him, how he gets ready and prepared. It's an easier path for him, although playing the game will not be, because the playoffs, the pressure cooker is big.
He certainly did play well in the regular season, division title under his belt as a rookie, and you're right. Look, it's nice to have the home fans cheering for you as opposed to having to go on the road and getting those boos.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? A good throw right there by the rookie. Charles, if you're looking at things that he needs to do to be successful in the playoffs, what would you say?
I'd say that his team, in designing what they're going to do, play to his strengths. Get him comfortable early. Let him make the kind of throws that are most effective for him. But you have to dress it up a little bit differently. Otherwise, they've seen all of this. They've scouted it. So maybe you show the formations a little bit different and get back to your basic plays.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Still on his feet. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
The 2-yard line.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Rams 6-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Lewis. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. A big run there by Freeman. 66 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, LA.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now, when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
On the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive.
James,
a gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
A nice throw there, CD. And, you know, we mentioned him being here in the playoffs. And if you think back to the beginning of the season, he said essentially, this is the most important thing to me. You can put aside all those awards, everything personally. I want to make the playoffs, and he has backed that up.
And you remember when he said it.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 58 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a first down throw. Gone. He'll drop this one down to Freeman. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They got a man. It's Woods. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Goff throwing again. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Goff on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Rams.
To the air again. Goff. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. Second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
Complete to Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, or they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple complete.
He's got a man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is James on first down. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again here on offense. Jared Goff trots back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates. It's like, if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. So we've come upon an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to... Quarter 3.
14.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
James now to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Bring back to throw. And James eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking for Shepard deep. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. James. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. On first down, gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Freeman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
And he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Cross pass complete.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. On first down, it's Lewis. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And some space here. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will. And maybe you have some options off of it.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught.
James pass.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. James. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
Goff's pass.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Red zone.
It's a gain of 6.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. John Johnson with the INT. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, And they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Now gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That'll be caught by Kump.
Goff's pass.
7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Rams.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
So it's Rams football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let one. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 63 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the number 1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Good.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Rams will signal